Captain Benito took me to the officers' club, where I found the CO, Major Marcos Alonso. Lieutenant Gonzalez reporting for duty, sir. Good to see you here, Lieutenant. Have a seat. Major Alonso reported to an available chair next to himself. How was the trip? Flight okay? Thank you, sir. Everything is well. I hope Captain Benito wasn't too tiresome with his nagging. Don't worry, he tires me also when I have the pleasure of his company in my flight crew. The Major smiled and cocked his head towards his executive officer, who appeared oblivious as he sipped on a fresh pint of beer. We could definitely use the extra hands around here. There's a lot to do and not enough experienced pilots. I've no doubt you'll do well. They do a good job in the academy, I should know. Major Alonso appeared to be a complete opposite of Captain Benito's personality. Is there a lot of flying time, sir? Yes, there's work every day. Patrols, delivering supplies to outposts, sometimes medevac of ill patients or even wounded. We don't get very bored around here. There won't be time for you to get accustomed. Your first assignment will be tomorrow. You'll be flying with Captain Benito. Nobody knows the area better than him. An unpleasant surprise. I was hoping never to see Pedro next to me in a helicopter again. It'll be good for you to fly with our ace. You won't find a better instructor around here, right, Pedro? Pedro livened up. Of course, he grinned. Don't fret, Rook. I'll turn you into a real pilot. The two officers laughed. Good morning, sir. I met my partner, Captain Benito, in the HQ tent after breakfast. Hey, rookie, have you got the route planned out on the map already? Here, let me see. Yep. All right, that'll work. We're flying to Checkpoint 8, dropping off some supplies. Easy work, no problem. Let's head out to the chopper.
Listen, rookie, remember this spot. You will always land here on this pad. If you take someone else's, the ground crew will chew you out. Well, what are you staring at? Come on, let's go. Take off.
Alright, we'll hold your horses first. Alright, so that front left pad after the hinds. Alright, I want to make sure I know exactly which pad I'm on. And one last thing I want to do here is that. Alright, I'm happy with everything else. As he said, let's get up and up and away. I'm going to get some vertical a little bit before I do too much forward. That should be enough. And away we go. Alright, so as the little pre-thing said, we're basically just flying to an outpost and back. Nothing special about it, really. At least not according to the brief. The flight is fairly straightforward. I'm going to turn this away a little bit to about here. Maybe a little more. Right about there. I'm going to follow this direction, and there's a major city up ahead, as you can see some of the outlying buildings for it. And there's a main river that runs directly through it. You know, if I can trim my aircraft out. I think I can bring up this map? Yeah. Yeah, the major city, Kutasis, or whatever. Where are we? We're right there. Headed towards Kutasis, and there's this main river running through it. We're going to take that and follow it north, basically. Woo! She drifted off course a bit while I was in there. We're okay. Alright, but that's the basic flight plan. Didn't really say anything special about it or anything, so like before, I'll bring you back when there's something to see or say or do. Another chopper right there, passing us a little close. Woo! Alright. This looks like about the river. Pretty decent river running right through the middle of this town, which is what I'm looking for. More importantly, it runs off towards the north. So we're going to follow it. And hopefully it leads us right to this checkpoint that we're supposed to be dropping off supplies at.
Here's the river. Follow it to the north and don't veer off course.
Thank you. I found it. We've been following it now for like 2 minutes. Thanks for your input there, Pedro. So as you said, we'll be following it for quite a while. I'll bring up the thingy. You can see the route pretty much runs right through this. That's as far as it goes. Okay. Checkpoint's at that 6 right there. That's right. So it runs all that way, and then right about there-ish somewhere the river splits off to the east. But we don't worry about that. We're just pretty much following it north. So this is an excessively straightforward route. You should have no problem following it. So there we go.
Keep your eyes open around here, Nugget. This is where I got my canopy shot off last time. Is this where you took fire? Yeah, why? Are you scared? We can land and you can walk it from here if you'd like. It might be safer. No, not afraid, of course. No? Just looked that way to me then.
I'm not scared to be shot at. Just bullets. I'm not afraid of bullets. Oh, maybe there's a little bit more to this mission than I thought. Maybe I'm gonna be shot at. Maybe he's screwing with me. He would do that. They always have to have me flying into the sun in these missions. Thing's bright. So it looks like here's that split I was saying is somewhere in that river, because there's a split. Accurately described, I suppose. One splits off towards the east and one to the north. North is our route. And so north we shall turn. No comment, Pedro? Am I gonna make sure?
Along the left bank.
Okay. Thank you. All on top of it. Thank you. Anyway, that should put us... I think that's where this 5 is, maybe? So we're not too far out if that's the case. We shall see shortly. Okay, so if I was right about that split being located about where the 5 is, and looking at the rest of the shape of this river, right there where that canyon wall kind of is that I'm headed straight towards, the camp should be right about there. I mean, not at the wall over here, on this side of the river. So I'm going to go ahead and start slowing down a bit, and not really descending so much just because I'm already pretty low, but just start making preparations from landing. I'm assuming I'll be able to make out the camp, or perhaps they'll mark it.
Checkpoint 8, this is Springfield 2. How do you read?
Springfield, checkpoint 8. Loud and clear. We're waiting for you.
Roger, mark the LZ. We're 2 minutes out.
Roger, Springfield. Copy red smoke.
So there's the answer to that question. They'll be marking it with a red smoke. And I should probably slow down a good bit more. Ah, there's the red smoke. So yeah, we're almost there. nosing up a bit too much there for my liking.
Checkpoint 8, Springfield 2. Contact red smoke.
Roger, Springfield. Headed straight for the mark. It's flat all around.
Copy that. Rookie, you see the red smoke marker?
I do.
Land us right there, carefully.
Alright, he does not want me to land there recklessly. So noted. Where'd it go? I'm still friggin' high. I'm gonna kill myself, aren't I? My biggest challenge...
Checkpoint 8, Springfield. Be advised, unloading cargo now.
What? It's all gonna break. Springfield.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Relax. Landing now.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Uh-oh, hold on. Okay. Control problem right there. It's done that to me once or twice. It's something to do with like the way that the trim works. And all of a sudden the control doesn't respond. Okay, we're good now. We're good, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, sure, we're good. Drifting slightly. Woohoo. Woohoo. Okay. Yeah, that was a bit much. So I think I've mentioned this before, but my biggest challenge with this aircraft has been descending, and more specifically, not descending too quickly. Because if you do, you'll go through your own rotor wash and fall like a stone. And that is my biggest fear, especially because I always seem to come in for landing, and I'm always way higher than I intend to be. And then I screw it up and get way lower than I need to be. Like, you know, impacting the ground low. Which is not a desirable operation of the aircraft. This time, however, I seem to have not effed up, which I'm surprised considering that momentary loss of control on the aircraft. I thought I was going to smack into that wall or something. Alright, there's a dude right there at the smoke. I'm gonna turn it thusly. Hi, car, truck, guy. Whoop. That disoriented me for a moment. And now I'm bobbing and weaving. Bobbing and weaving. Alright there, Frabs. Just put it down. Stop dancing with it. Oh, I'm still dancing. Look at me go. Where is he going to land? It's because this terrain seems slanted to me, I think. But we're going to go for it right here. And if it's slanted, then it's slanted. It's slanted.
All right, rookie. Keep her steady right where she is. They're going to unload us now.
Okay.
Move, or you're going to tilt on every throttle point.
They've opened the doors now. Just the one. So I turned us to the wrong side. Any little animations there? No?
Okay, Colin, got everything? Everything I needed. All right, hang on. We'll unload quickly.
So, nice little valley you got here.
Where's the adapter? Specifically asked for the adapter. It's not there. No, of course not. What the hell? Maybe we forgot it or didn't have time to pack it. We'll get it next time. Next time? How am I supposed to play my PlayStation? I asked the sergeant specifically for the adapter. Anyway, looks like you got everything out. You're good to go. PlayStation? Well, good luck to you. All right, rookie. Take her up. Remember, she's a half a ton lighter now, so be careful. You're gonna take the same route back home.
Close the door. Thank you. Alright, well this is going to be interesting with the slant. Nice and gently there, little girl. Yep. Alright, yep, okay. Yep. Just like I want you to. Excellent. Let's go up, away from all the trees and the buildings and the ground. The oh so painful solid objects. Up, getting speed, transitional lift, and there you go. Off on our way. As he said, same route home. Oh, that would be to follow this river essentially southward. It was straightforward on the way in. Hopefully it'll be straightforward on the way out.
God damn it. I told you to keep
Whoa.
your eyes open. We're being shot at. Light side. Get low to the ground. Maneuver, quick. Madrid, Springfield 2. We are under fire. Grid, Lima,
I saw that. We're flying like right over him.
Springfield 2, Madrid, Roger. Ingress on an area. Return to base. Will send a patrol party this week.
Springfield, roger that, out.
I don't think we got hit, but I saw a tracer round or two.
What did I say, right? They took a shot at us. Fun, eh? I love this stuff. Hey, you did okay, rookie. You kept your pants clean at least, I hope.
Yes. To be fair, they weren't clean to begin with. I mean, anyway, looks like danger avoided, or at least that one. Like I said, I don't think they hit us. And yeah, I feel like I've gotten to know the ground a lot better than I did before, so we're just gonna go ahead and go back up to my nice friendly sky. Alright, looks like I'm getting back out towards Katasis. And 477, that was the NDB tag. So once again, ADF in the 400s, and then way up there for 777, somewhere around there. I look back up at the world. Okay, I actually think I hit it, like right on. I hit something. It's pointing. Yeah, that actually. I might have gotten the right frequency right away there. Woo! I'm gonna follow the river just a little bit longer until I'm pretty confident I'm where I intersected it at the start of the mission. Before I go ahead and turn back towards home plate. This looks about right. Yep, there's one of the airfields. I'm going to turn that away back towards home. And they should be there in just a couple minutes. Now, I'd like to say this is my first chopper flight with my new computer chair. A wonderful Christmas present I got from my parents. And it is so much more comfortable than my old chair. I could sit in this cockpit all day as a happy little man. So big shout out to my folks for a wonderful present. Love you guys. Alright, I know I'm on the course home now. I'm following the beacon marker. I can see the airfield for the runway. That is right beside of our airbase, and this river, I know, runs right alongside our camp. can kind of make out what I think is its little dark spot on the ground there. So we're not far out now. I'm going to go ahead and reduce a little power and start descending and slowing just a bit. Because once again, I don't like getting caught out way too high where I can F up my landing pretty hard. So I like to try to get ready and set up for landing early as reasonably possible.
Careful with the landing now. Would be my luck to have you kill us after the rebels failed to.
Yeah, that would be my luck too. That would be quite tragic. Although it might be quite entertaining for you, the viewer. I imagine you would have probably liked it better if I had been shot and exploded into a blaze of death, rather than just, you know, clunk onto the failed landing. But I am not on fire! Am I? No, I'm not on fire today! So, that's good news for me, at least. There's always tomorrow. There's always the next mission. I'm gonna assume that these missions escalate in difficulty and danger and whatnot as it goes on. I'm sure there'll be plenty of more shooting at me. Yep, that is definitely our base right there. You can see the dark brown encampment. That's the series of our helipads. I forgot about what the weather was doing, which direction the wind's headed. Hopefully he'll call it in, but I'm going to take the same kind of pattern that I did on the last mission, and that's fly that away, and you turn around and then come land on my helipad. I'm awfully silent, aren't I? Concentrating. Concentrate. Alright. Okay.
I'd shut the engine down and see the CEO to debrief. You did all right today.
Thank you. That had to be the smoothest landing approach I've ever made in this helicopter, and I have it on video to prove it. Ah. So, that's another one down. Put it back where it belongs. And I'm not on fire and dead, and hooray, hooray. So another successful mission. That was mission 2 of the campaign. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you'll join me next time, etc., etc. Hope you have a good day. Goodbye.